At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jade Robran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
with Chloe Mortimer now. Blackett trying to just apply the pressure, but Mortimer gets the better of her. Tries to play the ball through and down the wing, but Lorianne Renault getting in the way first. Leonardo on the ball here at halfway. Costanzo now. McFarlane over the top to Ryan. Doesn't get the touch right off her head, but Notto again plays a nice ball to Blackett, and she tries to poke it through for Yamada. Blackett here loses possession, regained by Jade Hunter-Gilmore, and back to Hannah Toomey. Of course, joined from Campbelltown this season. The now MetroStars goalkeeper this evening. Now with the opposing keeper, Erin Murphy, just put under pressure there by Hayden Ingram. Switch wide to Haday. Couldn't get the pass through. Only spinning there first, but now dispossessed. Lily Barber playing a ball in over the top and into the centre, but headed away first time around. Cleared by Costanzo. Only finds the feet of Chloe Mortimer. And now Sarah Taylor to launch long. It's a decent ball towards Mansueto. If she can get her body right here, just goes past, and Erin Murphy gets a fingertip to it and forces the corner instead. Nice ball over the top. Corner here for the MetroStars. It goes somewhat short and then put back in. Cross comes in from Sarah Tarani. Offside anyway. Hunter-Gilmore. Back with it here at her feet on the wide left. Mansueto. Nice ball back. Chloe Mortimer. Back with it at her feet, has the pressure on from Emma Ryan, and she does well in her defensive duties. No, short to Maddie Wright. Has the ball for Ryan over the top if she can find her. Just a bit too central for Emma Ryan to get on the end of. Launch down the wing, only finding Gemma McFarlane in the end. Under pressure is McFarlane to go back to Erin Murphy, who perhaps riskily goes that even more shorter. Ball into midfield goes past Nini Yamada. Toomey. Back to Erin Murphy. Costanzo. Murphy getting plenty of time with the ball at her feet until launching long. Perhaps looking for Blackett, but doesn't reach her feet. Headed on by Barber, and then Renault takes the touchdown, but bodied off it by Hayden Ingram. And that ball down the wing goes out. Six years now since Metro United, as they were called, have beaten West Adelaide. That was in finals in 2020. Last time they bet them in a league game was going back to 2018, where Nicole Calder and Rachel Quigley were part of a 2-0 win for Metro United that day. Of course, a new name this year in MetroStars, their second league game under their new title. Will that mean new fortunes is a question that will be answered over the rest of the game. They have had moments here, and they're looking for another again here. Well done, just get there first. West Adelaide do have a player down behind play as the ball is cleared. They still have the player down. Play won't be stopped as MetroStars, play forward again here. Put a ball in low, finds the middle, and it goes over the bar. Georgia Macri just taking her time to get up to her feet. The trainer is now called on. Sparrow, Renault and Blackett all in for an impromptu team talk with Costa Yarich on this close touch line here, as well as a few members of the MetroStars bench. Early goal from Victoria Costanzo is what separates us so far in the opening 20 minutes. Of course, West Adelaide coming off a huge 4-1 win here against last year's grand final winners Adelaide Comets, and MetroStars a 4-0 loss at home to Salisbury Inter. A disappointing way to start their new era. And already an early goal is not what they would have wanted to start off their round two. This is the first and only game being played tonight, actually. The rest of the match is being played tomorrow afternoon. It's also part of a double header with West Adelaide men's and Adelaide Comets in the RAA MLSA. 8:30 after this one. And it looks like we will return to play. Play will finally restart through Aaron Murphy. Doesn't find a teammate initially. Another ball goes wide. Man Soweto. Emma Ryan coming back to do some work once again there. That one will roll out for a goal kick. Looks like they will be making a change here. West Adelaide, Tessie Mitchell is to come on. Was the Tide Reserve League Player of the Year last year in the Apex Steel WMPLSA Reserve competition. Scored the 1 goal in senior football. Did Tessie Mitchell, and she'll come on here at right back to replace Georgia Macri, who's still getting that treatment on the far side of the pitch here at Kilburn Sportsplex. We'll find Yamada. Scored in both editions of this fixture last year. Plays it down the wing for Ryan. Unable to get through, but Emma Ryan offside in that occasion. Few bouncing balls here as MetroStars play their passes, but it does work out in the end. McGlynn looks to switch play across field towards Hayden Ingram, even though she'll still have to chase it down up against Lorianne Renault. Renault gets caught out here, tries to play a ball through, does Ingram. Throw and goes short. Mortimer. Falls to Yamada up front. Emma Ryan making the run in through. The pass goes central to Ryan if she can body off her opponent, but doesn't do so on this occasion. Claims that it went out and they will be won by MetroStars from Monique McGlynn. New signing for Metro. Has played for O'Connor United in the ACT, Manly United in the NPL New South Wales. Also a former rugby player too. All over the top. Renault couldn't reach the header, but might be kind to her and just roll out enough for her to get a touch on it. Blackett under pressure from Mortimer once again. And Mortimer gets the final touch for now. Until opting to go back to Sarah Taylor. Coming back into the starting 11 after coming off the bench last week against MetroStars, the vice captain. Chloe Mortimer with the throw. Doesn't have too many options really. Headed only upwards by Ingram and then cleared out by Notto for another throw up against the corner flag. Looping ball there, headed away by Blackett, but right back into the palms of MetroStars. Poked on here, Ingram. She can find the cutback, might be on here, but she did do so. Just not well enough, and Erin Murphy getting her glove to that one. Young for a goalkeeper is Erin Murphy, but very experienced. Already has been a WMPL All-Star. He's also represented Australia in blind football, with the goalkeeper being the one sighted member of a blind football team where you almost give directions and advice to the players outfield who are unable to see. Ryan on the wing here. Has an option of Notto if the run was there, but the ball in the end didn't come to much from Emma Ryan. Has already scored 3 goals last year and 4 in the pre-season cup. Has Emma Ryan, joined from Darwin last season after having a few spectacular years up in the Northern Territory in their Premier League. Sartarani. Ball over the top, headed upwards. Ingram in between 2 West Adelaide defenders, and it's Gemma McFarlane, all those 2 to intercept and get there first. Ingram does reach her, but the body from Costanzo was enough to put her off and force a poor shot. Since that goal, it's not really been too one-sided. It's been fairly even, maybe West Adelaide with a few more chances as they come here again through Blackett up against Chloe Mortimer, a battle we saw in the pre-season cup final as the ball finds the back post, flicked only upwards. Hannah Toomey getting there first, and it goes out for a corner. Delivery comes into the centre, headed downwards. Tessie Mitchell there to clean up and have the shot on goal, in fact, but not enough power on it from the now substitute right back, and she'll have to do a defensive work here. Hunter Gilmore. I think maybe was looking for the switch ball, but just didn't get the connection right, and the technique fell all the way to Erin Murphy in goals. Renault. Nice ball down the wing from the Canadian. Plays in Ellie Sparrow. Up against Sarah Taylor. Decent cross from Sparrow, cleared away. Haday with the header. Down to Blackett and then away from Taylor. Falls to the edge of the area here. And ends up being a foul in the end. From West Adelaide and a free kick for Metro. Toomey will be the one to take in the end. Three-time goalkeeper of the year in the WSL is Hannah Toomey, another young goalkeeper at only 23. Maybe a hint of offside there, and the flag does go up against Miley Gregg. One of 4 first-team signings they made from NTC Metro in Miley Gregg, Lily Barber, Nicola Crantis, and Tanvir Dunduli, who's not in the squad tonight. Certainly a young focus in this reinvigorated MetroStars team, again under their new name. Doesn't come to anything in particular. And West Adelaide can try to build slowly. Murphy looking for Renault. We'll go over her. Now with Black sweeping up the loose ball. Central ball doesn't work out though. Mortimer tries to play the ball through the centre, doesn't work out. A lot of bouncing balls and no real control at the moment of who's in possession clearly. Nice touchdown by Maddie Wright there. Stanzo. Now McFarlane. Looks for Yamada. She can poke this on. There's a ball towards Ellie Sparrow. Ball's too central, but ends up being a free kick in favour of the home side anyway. Costanzo will take. Mitchell gets on the end of a second ball and takes it to the byline, and it will be a goal kick in the end. From Hunter Gilmore for Toomey to clear. No one winning their header there and becoming a West Adelaide throw. Spectacular goal it was from Costanzo, the only one that separates us for the time being. Free here, Yamada! And Nini Yamada continues a streak. 3 matches in a row against Metro as she scored, and she's back on the score sheet once again in the Apex Steel WNPLSA for another year. Her first of the season for West Adelaide. And what a shot it was. 2-0. West Adelaide against MetroStars. just over half an hour in. Metro have had a few opportunities forward, but nothing too clear-cut. Whereas that one there from Yamada was her as a footballer personified, really, as Blackett comes forward again. Maybe looking for one herself. Blackett tried to just sneakily put through a ball there for Yamada, but maybe too sneakily enough that length was misunderstood. Costanzo. Blackett flicks it on with the header, and then Sparrow with the boot couldn't get it to Yamada. Of course, these two sides played only 13 days ago in the pre-season cup final, in which it was a 3-0 win for West Adelaide at Service FM Stadium. Blackett, Nelligan, Ryan all getting on the score sheet. Of course, Bella Nelligan on the bench and scored last week off the bench as well against Adelaide Comets late on. Ryan under pressure and loses the ball. Ball cleared forward, but in the path of no player in a black shirt. Murphy, too much on that one. Gives away the throw to MetroStars. Renault will happily let that one roll out for a goal kick, sorry. Nice touch from Ryan there. Her ball not so much on that occasion. Toomey, short to Barber, and then to Chloe Mortimer at right back. Yamada gets a touch off and forces the throw. Ingram. One came hard off the chest of Renault, and it's just winded her slightly. That one over the top from Metro, swept up by Costanzo on that occasion. Mitchell. 21 degrees here at Kilburn Sportsplex. A cool evening for football. I'm sure the players don't mind this weather either. Sartarani clears for a throw. tries to flick it on for Blackett. Seemed to be the idea there. Not executed. That's good work by Maddie Wright to win the ball back there. Notto tries some footwork of her own, but gets dispossessed in the process. And our Metro come on the attack. There's a ball in the middle here. If she can find it, she might even look to go herself here. Oh, just away from Ingram. Although offside flag does come up. And attack has to halt for the away side. Good use of the body by Sparrow, and a nice ball if it will stay in play for Renault. Doesn't do so. Yamada trying to assess her options and just keeping it within herself for the moment. Touched by Blackett and away by Mortimer. Good tackle in there. Costanzo looks for the switch. Ryan would be on the end of it. Falls for Maddie Wright. Pokes it through for a third. With just about 5 minutes until half-time. The scoreline is as it was at the end of 90 in the pre-season cup final for West Adelaide. 3-0 for the home side. And it's already looking tough for MetroStars to get something out of this. That's 2 goals in 2 weeks as well for Maddie Wright. Scored last week, of course, against Adelaide Comets, the former NTC and Adelaide United player. Notto. McFarlane. Now Mitchell. The now goal scorer Maddie Wright to last week in Leonardo. Her ball doesn't find Blackett. Back to Erin Murphy to restart play. Seven goals in 2 rounds now already for West Adelaide. Their goal scoring form doesn't seem to stop. They scored 69 in all their matches, almost an average, well, an average exactly of 3.8 goals per game. And at the moment, with one more, they're matching that more so within 2 rounds from last season. Renault. Of course, haven't really mentioned about her, a new signing, the Canadian. Joining from AS Beauport. The replacement for Laura John since retiring in the off-season at left back. Costanzo. Her pass only finds the Italian defender and Rochelle Sartorani. Has had most of her career in 11-a-side football played in Spain. The Italian, even playing in Serie B. That actually joins from the Queen's League, which is a 7-a-side league across Europe and America, playing in the Spanish league. Essentially football played with a few more different kinds of rules and more fun rules. This year playing 11 aside. Touch over the top, and then another, and then a third, pokes it over, and into the back of the net. Some lovely work done there. And I think it was Leonardo, another repeat offender of goal scoring. 4 now, just before half time for the home side. Two opposite ends of the spectrum we're already seeing. West Adelaide have already scored 8 goals in 2 rounds, and Metro have conceded 8 in 2 rounds. Sparrow just fooling Haday. Now Blackett up against Mortimer, right back, gets past her with a touch at the byline, can't keep it in though with the final one. And again, it's not like MetroStars haven't had their chances either. It's just that West Adelaide, when they have had chances, even the slightest ones, they've made them count really, which leaves us with the scoreline we have at the moment. And I'm sure they'll be looking to add to it, as that is where we have half-time. 4-0 to West Adelaide as we head into the break. Dominant on the scoreline. And it will be tough for MetroStars to get out of this, as there is a few verbals being exchanged as they go in for half-time, but we'll see more of the story develop in the second half. Do not go anywhere. A second half surely full of action coming up soon here at Kilburn Sportsplex. Half-time score is West Adelaide 4, MetroStars 0.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jade Robran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local, and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Welcome football fans, one and all, to the 2025 RAA MPLSA Grand Final, a night where history beckons. Under the lights here tonight, one team will end their years of wait and finally add another elusive star upon their crest, while the other will face heartbreak and their dreams of glory will have to wait yet another year. It's the MetroStars Soccer Club facing up against Croydon Football Club. And we're underway here. We have liftoff in the 2025 RAA MPLSA Grand Final. You can hear the noise already.
Success in this game. Hopefully for him that changes tonight.
First corner of the day by Michael Chidini. Near post. Walls with a header. And it's a great save from Daniel Margosh near to his post on the right there. But it's the first chance of the day, Mark, and it's a great delivery. Goes again, Chidini looking for that near post. This time it's a Croydon head. Out to Satira with the volley. Not sure if the goalkeeper had sight of that one, but it's just gone past the near post. Here's Oscar Slattery looking to deliver. It's a great ball in as well. Nobody's there for Croydon. And now John will try and clean this up at the back post. John on his left foot, strikes. And deflected out for the first corner for Croydon, Mark. A great delivery there from young Oscar Slattery. Again off the boot of Polly. Celebrated his 150th game this year. Out. Trimboli with a right-footed strike, and that's far and wide, but an early sider there for Croydon and their leading marksman this season, Luca Trimboli. Here's his delivery now, near post. Good defensive header. Still going to come to Hisamoto with a strike on the left. Didn't connect with that one as he would have liked, and goes far over the bar.
Yeah, they know that the fact is they've got the ability to get the ball into play, and this is where they can catch teams out.
That missed header has led it to Chidini on the edge of the box. Has a strike deflected. Porter's there. The goalkeeper is too. I think he might have been offside there, Porter, but Daniel Margosh putting himself in the danger area.
Really does a lot of hard work and a lot of work that people don't normally see a lot of.
Passio John doing the work to find Klimek free. And now it's Trimboli with a left-footed strike. Caught neatly on the volley there, but he can't find the target, Mark.
Press a little bit higher. Press a little bit harder, and it's proof in the pudding now.
Back to Klimek, first time delivery. Finds all the way out to Styles, who tries to lift at far post for Slattery, wins the header. Trimboli, does he get a second opportunity? He's going to go with his left again. And now John with Nagel. John has the strike. It's just past the far post, Mark.
Supremacy with that ball and on the park.
Here's Visser back with the ball at his feet. It's a sight for Metro fans to enjoy. Woodfin now finds the free man. Satira puts a ball in. More fantastic work there from young Chris Vivian, getting in the way once again, Mark. And
he's a zip, and we've seen that by the fact that the passing has been fantastic.
That's an excellent ball from Chidadini to his opposing winger in Visser. He's going 1v1, trying to favour onto that left foot. It is strike, but over the bar, and it's not deflected either, as Visser's trying to claim, but
him in the side.
Playing his 32nd game today. It's also in line with Jackson Walls and his goalkeeper there in Cody Ostrike. And they're the three to play all games this season. Now we're in the box with Chidadini. Has a strike. It's got not enough power on it as Margush can come, and he may give a word there to. Looks like here's Polly. Great deep delivery. Mapaw's there with a header. It's a great save though. Cody Ostrike down to his right. Push it out for a corner, but
another 45, very similar to the first 45. Both teams willing to attack. Both teams throwing themselves on the line to defend.
Now McNamara has to deal with this. Hisamoto's going to beat him to the ball. Looks to have a strike's deflected, and it's in, Mark! Into the top right corner, and it's Maya Hisamoto who opens the scoring here in the RAA MPLSA final. And what a goal it is, Mark.
We said they've started 100 mile an hour. Both teams going for it. Croydon, first team to capitalise. Noah McNamara can't clear his lines. He's gone to hook it out. Trimboli read where he was going to go, managed to get the block in. It fell kindly to Hisamoto. Then Hisamoto able to get his shot on target.
Came out on the winning side of that occasion. So far in grand finals for Metro, he's not been so lucky. There's another turnover in the middle of the park. Trimboli, his touch is loose, but he beats Gow to the ball. Now he switches it. Excellent vision from Trimboli to find Passia John. He has the strike and it's deflected. And not more great defensive work from wingers. That was Chittadini all the way back. High boot there by Martinelli, but he's going to win the ball. Looks to deliver near post. No touch forthcoming for Croydon.
Up, ran obviously, then Nagamatsu moved on. Windsor's come in. So when you're playing a side like this, that just allows you the opportunities as well.
Right in the thick of things there with a great touch. Looking for the return by Visser. Shapes to shoot instead, and maybe that was the wrong option as it skies well over the bar. But a good first introduction there for Owen Windsor. Took the ball down.
Coming off, but I think they'll be on fairly soon, unlike the delay to Owen Windsor when he made his entry due to an issue with the colour of his socks.
Ball comes in and it's a big chance there. Another switcher play by Woodfin. It's excellent to Visser. He's got to look to put a ball in here. Looks for the cutback instead. It's Chittadini. It's deflected. We're going to see another chance here on the break. Greco has fed Alexander Good. But his shot is deflected out, and it was some good defending there by MetroStars.
Exactly.
The other will take him on or look for the pass. He looks for the pass instead. And he spun well there, Windsor. And it's Chittadini with only the goalkeeper to beat. Takes it past him. And he can't find the back of the net. It's cleared off the line there by Vivian. But it's still alive here for Metro. And they'll win in the Shield final as well. So he's a man for the big occasion. And he might be the one to finish things off here tonight. But struggling to clear their lines here at Croydon. Visser trying to find the feet at Windsor. He's in behind, takes it past another one at Windsor. Too close to the goalkeeper, and Croydon will clear mark. But they're really pushing up. Can Croydon seal things off here with a second? Delivery into the box. It's dangerous, and it's just over. Additional time.
I was going to say that was just announced around the ground, the 6 minutes, and that's the boos from Croydon side of the grandstand.
D'Angelo's in the box now. Looking for a cross, and it's in! It's Woodfin, the hero! The Americans got them back in the clash, Mark. And it's at the death here. He's just nicked into the near post. We said it might have been too late, but it's never too late for the Americans.
No, we always said it might be too late, but Metro have always got the opportunity. You can never write them off. And we thought that was a little bit odd that Woodfin was getting the ball rolling quickly, but it allowed McNamara to swing that ball into the far post. D'Angelo fighting, and we're going to head to extra time by the looks of it.
What a moment for MetroStars. They're back in this game, and we look like we're heading to extra time, but there's still 5 minutes to play here, Mark. And by all means, there could be more chances. Still in the box, and it's another goal! And it's Andre Cole, the hero for Croydon! We thought it was over, but it's not over, and Croydon look like they're going to go all the way to the win.
We can't say that now. We cannot say that now. We've just seen 2 goals in the space of a minute.
We said he was the man for the big occasions, Andre Cole, and he hasn't had too many this year, but this could be the biggest for him. Goals in grand finals. Who else do you call for but Mr. Andre Cole, Mark?
He's had a rough season. He's just come up and possibly won it for Croydon. Passage on. All the hard work he's put in this whole game. Puts in an absolute delightful ball.
McNamara can clear. Only to Martinello. A slip. Greco. Can he seal it with a third? It's deflected, and it's going to be a corner, Mark. That's another clearance. And the whistle's in the mouth of Regis Quefalek, and your champions for 2025 are Croydon FC. After 8 long years of wait, the crown is finally theirs, and it's going back to Bologna, Mark. It's bedlam there on the pitch. Your 2025 RAA MPLSA champions. 6th time champions of SA here. And they're back on top, Croydon. The underdogs tonight, but they're going to be heroes for years.
Ready to play? something most people don't realise about being a referee is how rewarding it actually is, and like the amount of friends and mates you make along the way. Like, it's just a really great community. I was really nervous. I just got a random call up and I went out to the ground, but it was really great. Like, I had great support my first game, and it was really good to just be surrounded by people who did support me. I love officiating football because it's really rewarding, and like, it's a great way to be still a part of the game even if you aren't playing. I think my "this is why I do it" moment was last year. Oh no, this year actually. I made my debut as an A-League official, and just being in front of like a big crowd was really cool to have experience, and it clicked in that moment. I was like, yeah, this is 100% why I do it. I have a great support system like here at FSA.
Welcome back for the second half here at Kilburn Sportsplex. 4-0 to West Adelaide at the start of this second half. A dominant performance so far. Of course, the last league meeting between these two sides ended 7-0 at Metro, including Nini Amada, who has scored this evening already, scoring 2 that night, as there's a foul there up against the aforementioned Nini Amada. Will result in a free kick. Again, going back to that stat earlier, they scored an average of 3.8 goals per game last year. And again, it is only 2 rounds, but they are exceeding that already as there's a corner given. Of course, this match a part of a double header. West Adelaide and Adelaide Comets in the RAA MPLSA right after this one. Their first game at West Adelaide here at Kilburn in the NPL. As the corner comes in and is only palmed away. Touch from the end of the box from Matty Wright, poked back out wide, and then the ball comes in. Comes off the knee, I think, there. Back in from Blackett. Bounces towards Yamada. Gets some touches down initially, but dispossessed by Lily Barber. And unable to get there first. Good use of the body there. Barber. Nice switch ball. And a ball through the centre, which will be swept up by Tessie Mitchell to go back to Erin Murphy, and then between the two of them. Nice touch to get past one. And then Blackett tries to flick it through. Of course, looking for a 5th league title is Nicole Blackett as this ball comes in. Sabonis came on during the break. It falls here for Mansueto. Coming off the post, and they get one back to MetroStars. Through Victoria Mansueto. Puts an end to a clean sheet hope for West Adelaide, but just like in the first half, it's an early goal to get us started and give MetroStars a fight back into this round 2 fixture. The meeting here last season was a real rally of goals. It was a 1 in 10 minutes for Millie Scott, then Yamada, then Mansueto again, Laura Johns after halftime, Millie Scott, and then Nicole Blackett with a penalty before the hour. A 3-3 draw between these two, and it was a feisty affair as well. We have seen a few moments of angst already in this match, and again with Metro getting back, I'm sure there will be more to come. So there's a throw in on this close right side. Mitchell Finds Ellie Sparrow up against Saturani. As the ball does come in the end, Emma Ryan maybe just trying to push her opponent slightly in Chloe Mortimer. Ball will find her feet as she goes down the wing. Looking for Sabonis, but Costanzo getting the touch, only coming off a MetroStars player and back in their possession. Here comes Sparrow. Takes it past one in Monique McGlynn. And Blackett losing the ball that time around, but good fight back from Ellie Sparrow once again. Has Blackett as the close option. Instead we'll go to Maddie Wright. Tessie Mitchell came on as a first half substitute for Georgia Macri. Here's Sabonis. Ball over the top, it's not a bad one. The touchdown, offside anyway, but a good finish. Won't amount to anything. Sabonis making her debut in the league for MetroStars, now coming on. Joining from Campbelltown last season, where she scored the one goal in 15 matches in the senior WNPL competition. And Blackett's fouled there in midfield. Positive start to the half for MetroStars after a disappointing 45 in the first. Yamada fouled again. Hunter Gilmore trying to get in the way of that one as it's put through. Emma Ryan with the finish. Emma Ryan scored against Metro in the pre-season cup final, and she comes back to bite them in the league.
That's a fifth goal for Adelaide, scored by number 24, Emma Ryan.
Metro, again, almost contradicting what I said only a moment ago, having a positive start to the half. Conceding almost right off the back of that goal. And a 5-1 scoreline we have as Metro attack again, though. The cross goes straight out of play. And only 5 minutes into the half, they're looking to make a substitute. Nicola Crantis to come on in place of Sarah Taylor. Of course, she herself only coming back into the starting 11 this week after coming on sub. Is strapped up on her left knee. Not sure if it is injury related, but Nicola Crantis enters the field of play. One of those 4 signing from NTC this season. Here's one of the others in Lily Barber. Has the strike on goal. The save from Erin Murphy tips it onto the crossbar and forces a corner. But the shot from Lily Barber still warning signs for West Adelaide, even with the current 4-goal buffer they have. A very well taken strike there from Lily Barber. Played over 100 matches for the NTC side. They're claiming that that one went in, but maybe a bit half-heartedly from some, in a hope. Mitchell. Her pass finds Sparrow, had to run back and collect. Sparrow again. Finds a nice ball through for Emma Ryan. Will be swept up by Crantis though. Poked out for a throw. Desi Mitchell to throw. Scored in their 2024 Cup final win against Sturt Lions. McGlynn misses the header. Takes it off of Sparrow and forces another throw. Cross in from Mitchell. Only finds the edge of the area and it gets booted away. Sparrow puts in the first time ball. Another throw to come from it after the clearance. And West Adelaide look to be readying a substitution of their own in Bella Nelligan for her second senior match after scoring off the bench last week. Maddie Wright on this free kick. Nice delivery. And the shot just wide of goal. Such an intriguing game having been played out between these two tonight. Again, just seems to be a case of West Adelaide taking a lot of their chances. I'm not too sure of the stats, but again, Metro, as we see here as they get forward, they've not been completely out of it. Green puts in the ball, gets to no one in particular, but the clearance falls to Mansueto, looking for a second, finds Barber. That was a nice 1-2 there, just couldn't make its way through back towards the path of Victoria Costanzo from Victoria Mansueto, sorry, from Lily Barber. Long ball doesn't make it through. Notto. Has the pace to get to it, does Emma Ryan. Has two options in the box, does Emma Ryan. Looked to be shaping up herself almost until electing to put a ball in for a teammate. Maddie Wright with a few nice touches down. Out wide to Yamada to create the goal. Poke it in. Flag does go up, I think, for offside in the end, so anything wouldn't have counted anyway. Loose touchdown from Maddie Wright as it comes off the referee, which will result in a drop ball. Double substitution for West Adelaide. Hayley Wellington and Bella Nelligan both to come on in place of Emma Ryan and Lauriane Renault. From Port Pirie is Belen Elegant. Played for Northern Demons and scored 29 goals in 22 matches as a 15 and 16-year-old in Community Division 4 football.
Substitution for West Adelaide coming off. Number
Ball behind the intended target of England from Miley Grigg. Our cross goes out of play.
Number 42, Bella Milligan, and number 4, Hayley Wellington.
Hayley Wellington, of course, that other to come on. She joined West Adelaide last year from the Football SA program. A Cumberland United junior. Has also been a part of the Junior Matildas setup. Miley Grigg on the left wing. Back with Mansueto. Tries to find the near post with a shot, but not enough power to trouble Erin Murphy. Throw in for MetroStars. Of course, we thank our partner Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WMPLSA. As we tick past 60 minutes with MetroStars on the attack. 5-1 scoreline for the home side on the One World LED and Sportal Systems scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. The football pinballing in the air until touchdown by Nini Amada. Late challenge on her, no foul. Although it does come off just slightly worse for wear. Ball in for Mansueto is offside once again. Eight shots to 7 in favour of West Adelaide. As you saw those stats come up. Again, the stats in terms of shots, fairly even in a scoreline, which doesn't reflect that stat. As Hayley Wellington comes on a driving run down the wing. Loses the ball. Blackett. Sorry, Nelligan that was. Just trying to apply the pressure is Belen Elegant. Again, another player who scored against MetroStars in the pre-season cup final. The clearance from Toomey as she was under pressure from Yamada. Managed to take a touch off the Japanese striker. Barber. Lovely ball down the wing. Mansueto on the inside run. Cuts back, the shot on goal. Touch first in the end from Tessie Mitchell. Ball from Blackett. Tries to muscle Maddie right off the ball, but doesn't win out on that time. Long ball. Won't reach Ellie Sparrow. She will get a throw out of it after the MetroStars clearance. consecutive throw for West Adelaide. As a double substitution is being made for MetroStars. Jess Signorello and Lauren Franklin to come on in place of Miley Grigg and Hayden Ingram. Started last week, did Jess Signorello, joining from Adelaide City after their relegation year last campaign. Hasn't scored a goal since the 2024 final series. So could be looking to make it into that tonight to try and get something back for MetroStars in, at the moment, what is a losing battle, unfortunately for them. Lovely work by Yamada here, and the footwork does well. Is that a challenge to the spot it's called? And a penalty given for West Adelaide. Might give them a sixth if they are to convert. Yeah, will be Nicole Blackett to take. Scored a penalty last time these two faced off in the league last season. And we'll look to do it again. Blackett against Toomey. Blackett goes for the top right and it hits the bar. And a penalty missed for West Adelaide by their captain, Nicole Blackett. Thankfully for MetroStars, a reprieve. Wellington. It's a nice ball found. Does well to muscle her off. The ball in though, nothing too spectacular, but will force a corner in favour of West. Right-footed delivery, looking for the front post, trying to poke itself in as it was bouncing. Another corner will come. Another corner. This one high in the air this time around. Touchdown, edge of the box, the strike. Nothing threatening towards Hannah Toomey. Cineriello, one of her first few touches of the match since coming on. Maddie Wright. Yamada trying to find the ball through for Nelligan. Kept away by the MetroStars defence. Barber. Stanzo just deciding whether or not to come or go there. Decided to clear. Ball doesn't find Yamada. Still battling and fighting to get a result back out of this are MetroStars. Starting their season at this point in time pretty poorly with 2 losses from 2 and 9 goals conceded in those 2 matches. Of course, not what they'll want to see and something they'll have to build upon. Still, not to count them out, still with about 20 minutes left in this one to grab a point or three as they come here again through McGlynn. Monique McGlynn twisting and turning past two West Adelaide defenders. Couldn't find the strike. Hunter Gilmore. Sister Madison also on the bench as an option to come on for MetroStars. Mitchell, a loose pass. Now Signorello trying to chase the loose one down, but goes out of play. Murphy finds Wellington. She gets the touchdown. That one floating through the air there for Maddie Wright, and the control was hard for her. Right. Yamada had to chase it down to get there first in front of Signorello, and still with the pressure on up against Yamada. And Yamada looking to get play underway as quickly as possible. And her day, I think, just getting a talking to from our referee, Moncardka. Not sure about what. Seems to be protesting still, but play will continue on. First time ball in. The connection wasn't too clean to make a good ball. Adelaide, I think maybe thought she was offside because she was in the end as the flag goes up. And again, another coming together.
The following two vehicles, please move their cars immediately from the back pitch. Registration S769.
Substitutions for West Adelaide to come. Nadia Bakary coming on, as is Harriet Burnett. Leonardo and I think Ellie Sparrow, the two to make way in the final 20 minutes. Missed a bit of pre-season, did Harriet Burnett, comes into a first squad here. Another who's come through the Football SA program in her youth and has been at West Adelaide since coming out. Bakary. Former side, of course, coming up against tonight. A side where she didn't actually get to play any senior football in her year. Played only in the reserve side. Never seemed to get a look in for whatever reason, but has come to West Adelaide and has been a big part of their first team already so far in pre-season in these first two rounds, coming on both occasions. No foul from Costanzo. Body used well in the eyes of the referee. The loose touch from Crantis. Pounced upon by Yamada. She can chase this one down, Wellington. Looking for the cutback. Cleared out. Stopped the corner, but couldn't prevent a throw. Again, to remind you, this game is a part of a double header. Adelaide Comets kicking off at 8:30 p.m. Bit of a Greek derby as well, of course. Sure to be very exciting for those two's first meetings in the men's NPL since 2023. They come again here, West Adelaide. Ball got enough of a nick to prevent it going from the path it was intended to be. And a foul and a booking. The first card of the match goes the way of MetroStars. Free kick delivered in. Good pace on the ball, but going directly to the MetroStars goalkeeper in Hannah Toomey. But this one pounced upon on the loose touch. Yamada looking for the strike on goal. Takes the deflection. And it gives enough for Hannah Toomey to collect and give back for her side as she goes long with this one. Headed away by McFarlane. Again, Yamada getting to the ball, back to the goalkeeper first. Touchdown, looking to maybe even chip the goalkeeper there was Blackett. Bakary. Ball through, and it's a nice one from Maddie Wright. Finds the ball in, and it goes out of play for a corner. Well fined by Maddie Wright there to put through Hayley Wellington for the cross. Not the greatest of deliveries, but it might work out for them here. MetroStars able to clear their lines and get rid of Bakary, getting a touch in, but will result in a throw, which taken quickly by Neglin. Continues MetroStars' attack. Signorello. And Sweato couldn't get the touch right. Rolls out for a goal kick, I believe. A throw, sorry. Roughly about 10 minutes left. For either side to get something more out of this one. Yamada deep in her defensive half for whatever reason. Bakary, lovely little touches to get past. The pass, though, not as exquisite. Barber was offside. Another substitution to come for Metro. Madison Hunter-Gilmore to come on in place of captain Michaela Haday. The Adelaide Hills Hawks junior, of course, as well as her sister, also on the field of play now in Jade Hunter-Gilmore. The two together in midfield for this final 10 minutes. Ball over the top. Hint of offside, which is pulled up by the assistant referee on this close side, Cameron Joy. The free kick from Metro booted long, and they'll get on the end of a loose touch. Still battling and fighting. Bakary, her touch, unable to keep with herself or a teammate. It's a decent cross in, headed away for now. The touch in the end coming from Hunter Gilmore, and then cleared only out for Lily Barber. Can only chase down a rolling ball, but we'll continue on with a throw. Barber. No foul, as the referee. We'll come back again to Lauren Franklin. In the air. And headed away. Sartarani touching it down. Looking for a second, couldn't get it. And now once again they launch forward, West Adelaide. Ball through from Maddie Wright. Maybe had the weight, but path was judged well by Signorello. Get another clearance from Toomey. Nearly coming off the back of a West Adelaide player. McGlynn. Signorello. Now Barber with Signorello making the run, and Mansueto up top. McFarlane. Again, uses her body so well there. Doesn't prevent a corner, but again, good defensive work there from the former Adelaide Uni defender. Of course, they're in action tomorrow against Adelaide Comets tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m.
Can I please ask again for the owner of the Isuzu D-Max S769DAK and the owner of the White Holden Commodore Station Wagon S069AXR, please move your vehicles immediately.
You heard the man. Cross comes in from MetroStars, but directly to Erin Murphy. The 6-year streak looking to continue in these final minutes of the match. MetroStars searching for that elusive win against West Adelaide still. After more than half a decade now, going winless against last year's premiers. They had two close ones last year in the league here and in the Cup semi-final, both ending 3-2 the way of West Adelaide. But that game late in the season last year, and as we see here tonight, very much not going their way. Long ball from Hunter Gilmore, flicked on header, will be pounced upon. Erin Murphy comes out very well, but still off the line just about. Able to be stopped from going past. Cohesive work done there by the West Adelaide defence to be on the same wavelength. And nowhere to be at the right place in the right time. Mitchell. Her ball down the wing. Not good enough to reach Burnett. 4 goals to her name last season, Harriet Burnett. Yamada. Her goals tally is spectacular, of course. League top goal scorer in Shirley Brown medal last year, Nini Yamada. Joining from Sturt in 2025. Against her now club in that 24 Cup final. Bird did clear. Out for a throw. All the way back to Erin Murphy. Out for a Metro throw from the loose touch. That one will go out of play for a goal kick. Yamada with a nice ball down the wing. Couldn't find the central ball to Nelligan. No foul against her. As I said, looking to make it 2 from 2 in the league in substitute appearances. Can they find a 6th? Blackett, of course, missing a penalty which could have made it that way in this second half. And that one will bounce into the stands here. Barber couldn't get to it in front of Maddie Wright. And Burnett surrounded by MetroStars players. Barber getting the scraps and now cleared away. Headed away. Back to Erin Murphy. I think she was waiting for it to bounce into her box to collect, but too much pressure on her, forced her to clear. Barber pokes it through out wide. Can they get another MetroStars clearance? Still finds its way back into the box until cleared for a second time. Another throw. Little battle going on that far side. They managed to make their way out of it, do West Adelaide. Not too many numbers forward, and they'll build this counter slowly. Burnett on the turn. Looking for Mitchell. The Glim will get there first. Another throw. Yamada looking to turn provider. Unable to do just that. Back with MetroStars in midfield. Wellington unable to get it. Twisting and turn pass until getting to the byline. Cleared out for a corner. Can they get one back late, MetroStars? Corner goes short. Then back out wide. It's a high cross in. Bouncing ball. Down eventually. Mitchell to clear for West Adelaide. Signorello under pressure keeps it. That's done to Gilmore. The same, but unable to do so. Into additional time here at Kilburn Sportsplex. Once again, don't forget this is a part of a double header with the men's RAA MPL. West Adelaide versus Comets right after this one at 8:30. At the moment, West Adelaide looking to have a positive start to their night as a club. Here at Kilburn, as the ball comes through here, the flag doesn't go up. And Aaron Murphy quick on her line, making a good save to prevent that possible second for Metro. Blackett finds a nice ball to Tessie Mitchell. Her ball looking into the centre for Nelligan. Mitchell again tries to put it through for Bella Nelligan. Yamada gets the better of Jade Hunter-Gilmore in the end. McFarlane. Right to Mitchell. And now Blackett, first time on her left over the top. Headed away and then cleared off the boot. And that is where the full-time whistle will be called. A dominant performance for West Adelaide in the end. And MetroStars still looking for answers, even with scoring their first goal in the league this season. 2 from 2 for West Adelaide. And full-time score here at Kilburn Sportsplex. West Adelaide 5, MetroStars 1.
To kick off at 8:30 between West Adelaide